Recording and action. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing good. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Whitney Hauser. I own iHeartEmbroidery, and I do embroidery for a living.
Awesome. What got you started in embroidery?
I actually used to work for this company. I won't say the name, but it's in every mall. Everybody that wears a hat goes to that actual store at least once in their life, and you can get your name on a hat, and they have an embroidery machine in there. That's how I got started at the beginning.
Nice. And then what made you want to say like, okay, I'm gonna take this skill and open a business with it?
Well, I got pregnant with my last daughter, and it's been 7 years almost. And I was at that company 3 years before that, so I've been doing this for probably about 9 or 10 years. And when I did that, I was a district manager there, and I used to work like 60 hours a week, which was cool, but not cool with a kid. So I decided whenever I was leaving, I was like, maybe I should just buy a machine and make a couple dollars on the side. And well, I bought the machine and I thought I was just going to make some dollars to like get through the day, but it just went from 0 to 100 like real quick.
So basically when you started, there was like a big demand for it.
Yes, and a lot of the people that went to that store asked for me. So I told them that I was thinking about leaving, and they said they would follow me. So I took their information, and I had like maybe like almost 60 to 70 people on my list. And so I called about 10 people, and I wasn't, after that 10 that I called, I wasn't able to go back. I had to like just focus on what I had because they were referring me and stuff.
Cool. So were you like always into fashion, like growing up as a kid? Like, did you always like clothes or did you discover that passion like later on?
I discovered that passion later on, I think. I mean, I liked the stuff like that was cool whenever I was growing up, like different brands and designer clothes, but it wasn't like really big for me. I was always like a white tee kid, like in my white tee all the time.
Nice. Okay, so the business starts off, it's booming, there's excitement. But can we talk a little bit about like, so this is for like brand owners and things like that. There's a lot of ups and downs and things like that. Were there any ups and downs you faced?
Oh yeah. I know now, what months are great and what months are slow. You just have to prepare for it once you get a rhythm going. It's easier your second year, because then you have something to compare it to, and then you have goals to set, and then you have stretch goals. And then you can start sales, so then you're not as slow that next year after that. It's a process, but I was in retail for like 20 years,
Mm.
and it that everything that I learned in retail has helped me tremendously. Like it was like a book to get me started, or a test that I passed, and now I'm here.
Wow. So year by year, just getting better and better, stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
What's some lessons you have, now that you're deep in this for young brand owners and then also the people behind the brand, such as yourself, the people that are actually manufacturing these items?
I say don't wait, just do it like Nike. Just do it, because if the longer if you try to get prepared, you're like, "Oh, I want to wait for this. Oh, I want to wait for that. This isn't ready yet. That's not ready yet." You're going to see where you started and where you're at, from that time that you started, and you're going to see the growth. And if you don't start, you can't grow. So I say just go for it.
Okay. Now let's say like I'm a young brand owner and maybe I have like 500 or 1,000 to my name and I really want to start. How would you recommend they start?
First, I would say you got to get your logo digitized. That's only a $25 one-time cost. Once you get that done, you can start by getting 3 shirts done, just to get your friends and family to wear it to promote you, and to do like events, or like to show up and everybody knows that's who your brand, you're getting your brand familiar. You still have at least another, if you had started with $500, you still have at least another $450 to go, So at that point, once people start to know your brand, you can start to offer to sell it, or like start at pop-up shops. Just get a couple, maybe like a dozen at a time, and hit the pavement. Like, get your name out there. Show up at stuff that you would not regularly show up at. Talk to people that you would not normally talk to. Just get out there and tell everybody what you're doing.
Awesome. Okay, now let's say like I'm a couple years deep in, I've kind of figured out my brand a little bit. I've figured out, I've gotten some sales and things like that. Um, but let's just say I'm stuck. I'm at a point where I feel like I'm stuck. What do you think I should do?
Try something different. If you're used to doing t-shirts, try a higher quality t-shirt. Always leave room for you to grow. If you have a logo, you want to try a different style of your logo, different colors. Try to maybe do colorway for all white parties, all black parties. Start to market yourself to be able to be out there for everybody, not just one single logo.
Okay. What are some misconceptions or things people don't know about embroidery?
That you can get it done in one day. It takes a moment. You have to get your logo digitized. That takes up to 3 business days, depending on how complicated your logo is. It could take even longer than that if you have a higher stitch count. So that's the first part. So if you are thinking about embroidery, and you're not quite sure, the first step is to get your logo digitized. So then you have it ready to go when it is time, when you know that you're ready. Um, that's the biggest thing. People think they can come in and just get something. Now, if you want your name on a jacket or uniform, that's doable. Same day, no time, 10 minutes in and out. But if you have like a logo that you want and you want the words to look an exact way, you want the background to be like this, you want the outline to be like that, like you have it in your head how it's supposed to look, it definitely has to be digitized so the quality can be at 100%.
Awesome. And so you've been at this location pretty much since it's opened. It's not even been like a year, right?
Right.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is like your first location, right?
Yes.
So how has that been transitioning from, you having your business, you're operating it, I assume, out your house to now you have your physical location, customers walking in. How's that been like?
It's been awesome. Like, there is so much that we have learned in this process. It's definitely a roller coaster ride, but it is right now. I feel like we're at the top of the hill. Like, whenever you're excited about a roller coaster, you're right at the top and you're about to like just coast the rest of the way. That's exactly where we're at right now. So we went through all of the stuff that we had to go through, and now it's like we're about to do that crazy ride.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did a lot of renovations. You guys had a pop up. You're planning different events coming up. Are there like embroidery events coming up or things you have in your mind maybe that you want to do?
Oh yeah, we're actually going to do classes. So, because everybody, like, if you want to be an embroiderer, just jump in and get a machine. Don't wait. Don't say you can't do it now. Do it later. Do it now. And we're going to offer different classes for people who do want to learn embroidery, like commercial embroidery. So they can go ahead and get started to make their own brand, to make money. There's so much money out here. Everybody is gonna, if you actually do it, you'll be fine. I'm 100% sure on that.
What are your top three favorite things to embroider? And what's the one thing you don't like to embroider?
So I'll start with the thing I don't like. I don't like to do puff embroidery. Reason why is because you have to put this foam behind it and it has to match the thread exactly. For me, the quality has to be there. If you put white foam behind red thread, it's going to show. Even if it shows a little bit, it's just not something that I want my company to represent. So when I do it, I tend to like move people towards black and white because that's easy to match. Black foam, white foam, easy. The thing that I do like most is probably the longer stitches. Something like Riz's logo, if anybody's ever seen it. He has like a whole, like the size of my shirt on now. So, and he does that often. So I learned so much by doing that. with color tones and the stitch count and just timing everything out. It definitely pushed me to be better.
How long would you say it takes to master embroidery?
I'm still learning. Yeah, there's so much that I still don't know. I need to take a class too. So I've been doing this for almost at least 9 years, and I still have a lot to learn. So every day is an adventure, and every day is a learning lesson. Although I'm great, I'm really good.
Um, where do you see the future of like merchandise and branding? And we've had a big resurgence. We've had like now more than ever with the internet, people are able to make and create their own brands and things like that. Where do you see like the next 5 to 10 years?
Wow. The possibilities are endless. We talk about all the time, like the things that we want. And so I'm just going to put it out there right now. So, because this is the first interview. So, we're going to have like a huge building. It's going to be like a hangar. Like, we're going to be able to fly our customers in that wants to do merchandise with us. We're going to be able to have everything set up, and they'll be able to land on our property for us to go ahead and provide that for the community and give them a great price doing it.
Awesome. Um, what's like the biggest challenge you faced so far in your entrepreneurship journey?
Time, there's not enough. Even if there was 36 hours, I still think I would need like 5 more. So the time is valuable and it's priceless, and you can't buy it, you can't cheat it, and you can't borrow it. So that is definitely something I'm trying to figure out right now.
Mm. Okay. Any final words or anything you want to shout out?
Shout out to DMV Wholesale Department, iHeartEmbroidery, Hat Vendor, Riz the Great, Don't Trip. Uh, that's it. Let's go. 2026.
Hell yeah. Okay. Cool. Done. That
All
was
right. I did it.
that was really good. Yeah.
Thanks.